Hey, how you doing? Pain-free wishes. Welcome to my channel. I do a vlog called People in Pain, but every once in a while I do some car stuff. What we're sitting in is a 2008 Chevrolet Malibu. What I found yesterday driving in the rain is this became wet. Now, this car has a sunroof, and working when I used to work in the industry, we used to get water leaks, and sunroofs do not seal. They actually have drain tubes, and there's usually four, two in the front, one on each side, and two in the back. And I checked the seal on the door. There's no leaks. The windshield is a factory GM seal. As you can see there, it's a factory GM windshield, so it's never been pulled, which tells me the odds of the windshield leaking are very, very slim. And next thing that would run along this channel here is the drain tube. And so what we're going to do now is yank the A-pillar cover off, take the I started to do it already, the sun visor, and then we will reconnect and repair the drain tube that fell off. So the first thing you do, move your visor out of the way. This actual clip just pops off here, and the screws here is a Torx bit, not a star head, what people call it wrong, but this is a Torx bit. And we are going to do the repair. Hopefully you can see what's going on. But what we need to do is drop down the headliner just a little bit to access the drain tube. And the headliner, well, I wouldn't say it's completely held in by the sun visor screws, but it's one of the attachments to holding it up. And I don't want to pull it down and damage the headliner while I'm doing the repair. So I just gave it a little tug here, and it popped out. Doesn't look like it's going to be too fun putting it back in either. But next thing you want to do here is remove this A-pillar cover, and it should just pop out. Yeah, there it is. And if you see here, this is the drain tube, and that's probably what's come undone. So I'm gonna pull this apart here, and then we'll take. So what you want to do is just pull this run channel down, drop the headliner down a little bit, find the drain tube. Okay, it's right there. Okay, so we found the culprit here. I can't really see, but hopefully you can see with the camera. Here's the drain tube, and it's obviously come undone. So we have to reattach that up in here. As you can see, up in there, there's the drain tube, where my finger's pointing, the green part, and this hose has to reattach. But it's not very secure. It's like it pops out very easily. Very poor design. And I can't tie strap the green part to the hose because it'll fall off. So what I'm going to do is I got some special tape that I'm going to wrap around that so it doesn't come off. As you can see, I just put the tape around it just to kind of hold it together, and we will reinstall. Put the door rubber back in. Okay, so the plastic cover that goes behind the headliner, it's starting to rain, behind the headliner is like a retainer clip for where these screws go in. So these screws are actually a real bear to get in, but they actually go into the roof of the car, into like, well, not the roof, but the bracket of the roof. And that's how it goes in. So all three of these get tightened up. Then I will get something to dry the headliner off a little bit, because it's pretty wet in there. It's actually just foam that's in, you can see here. This is foam here that's yeah, that's retained most of the water. It's like almost like GM thought, oh, okay, well, if the headliner ever gets full of water, we'll just put foam in here to suck it up. So, yeah, I'm going to get some towels in a minute and do that, but I just wanted to get this headliner back in and get it reattached and put the trim back in before it starts raining any harder. So we just pop this on here. We slide the headliner back. Sun visor's back up. Now I just got to sop this up and I can reattach this A-pillar. Oh yeah, just look at the water that's coming out of here. Holy, oh yeah, my shorts are soaked. It's not a fun job. It doesn't take very long. I've been at this, what, 10 minutes from dropping it, and I guess I'll be drying my shorts in the dryer. But it's not a very simple job, and it's an easy repair. The other side is dry, so I don't have to worry about it. So let's get this sopped up, and we'll get her back together. Gonna use an old chamois first. Oh, yeah. Holy, just look at the water just coming out of there. Terrible. I got lucky. I noticed this right away. I've heard of some people's cars getting full of puddles. I could let it air dry like that for a day or two, but it's just a foam, that's all, and a little bit of water there, which is externally, and it'll dry anyway. And we have really warm climate right now in Canada, so I'm not too worried about it. Just put that back there. So this pops back in. It's held in, as you can see here. There's a retainer clip there and a plastic plug there. I'll just pop that back on and we'll be done. So there you have it. We've pulled this A-pillar panel off. We dropped the headliner a little bit. You take off a little bit of this door rubber here, pull it back, it just drops down. This will be out of the way. You unscrew, I take this cover off, 3 Torx bits. You kind of got to finagle this out of the way. Just move it around and it pulls out. You take the through screws out, the Torx screws. There's a plastic retainer clip in there that holds it in. Drop it down. You push the drain tube back in, wrap it up with tape, or some people I've heard using silicone or whatnot, and reattach everything, and no more leaks. So I'm just trying to pat dry this down now, and that's a repair for a sunroof leak on a 2008 Chevrolet Malibu. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, give it a like, subscribe. If you're a person in pain, going through a rough time, I do this vlog called People in Pain. It's about living positive in chronic pain, something that I live with daily. So I'd just like to share this with you, and please give it a like and subscribe. And I enjoy reading your comments. Thanks a lot. Have a pain-free day and stay positive.